Hey guys, I'm Voylin and I know it has been some time since I uploaded on this channel. Videos are coming. Today I am here to talk about this. Productivity and staying healthy. That's something I have struggled with for quite some time. Since August basically, my arm has been in pain and it's finally getting a lot better, to the point that some days I don't feel anything at all anymore, so yay. But how am I staying productive and get work done whilst not stressing myself too much and staying healthy? Whilst being a stay-at-home dad and doing all the things, taking my kid to school, whilst also trying to work from home. How am I staying productive and how am I staying healthy? First thing, this is basically my big to-do list. It's next to my desk. So whenever I'm on my PC, I can see my to-do list and I know what I can work on. Basically make it easy to know what you can work on when. I can look at this list and say like, okay, this thing will probably take only like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. So let's do that instead. Today I have 30 minutes, 1 hour. Let's go for a bigger task. But the biggest thing that has been helping me is this. So I have tried a lot of different things to stay productive. I've tried applications like Notion, Trello, applications on my phone, and it always failed me. I never was able to stick to it. The moment that you use something on your phone or on your PC, there's that kind of barrier. Yes, you can go to your productivity application, or how about you go to YouTube, or how about you go to Discord and start chatting with people. There's always going to be something that will distract you on your phone or on your PC. So I wanted to go onto paper. Now I did try a weekly planner thing. I did try a weekly planner. It's not for me. It's not for me. This thing helps a lot more. We also have a small one at the fridge. That's basically for this week we need to do these things, and that's then more like a family thing of my kid needs this for school. Don't forget to take the trash out for plastic. But yeah, this thing, it's a one-pager. It's always up front, so even if I close it, I see it. And it's very quick to fill this in. This is keeping me healthy and is keeping me productive to know that I'm not doing the wrong things. So yeah, let's quickly take a look at this and I'll explain all the parts on here, and then we'll set one up because I have to make one for December still. So this is my monthly trackers. When taking a closer look at this, we can see a couple of things. So over here I have a section of basically checkpoints. Here basically my mood, how did I feel that day. Here is my sleep tracker to see how much I've slept, and then my amount of pain. Like I mentioned before, I have been having pain in my arm and I want to see if anything correlates with my pain of did I sleep enough, did I drink too much coffee, or yeah, anything. So first of all, did I drink enough water? That's my first point. Second point, did I not drink coffee or just 1 cup of coffee? The moment that I drink over 2 cups of coffee, I need to leave this empty because then I did a bad thing. Did I exercise enough? Did I exercise at all that day? Did I work that day? Did I do, my work at home, for example? And did I study Japanese? There are a couple of empty spots. I'm working on it to do it daily. And then my mood, sleep. And for the sleep, you can see I have red dots here and lines. The lines are basically when I woke up in the middle of the night, so my sleep got interrupted. And red is when I took a sleeping pill. This month, as you can see, it's been a lot better. The green line is my average that I want to maintain, which is 7.5 hours of sleep. And then my pain, as you can see, it's been a lot better compared to last month. Last month, my sleep was very, very irregular. But yeah, this is basically my schedule, my kind of tracker, which is making certain that I stay healthy. And if I don't feel healthy or something is wrong with my body, I can kind of keep track of wait, did I exercise enough? Did I drink too much coffee or something? Did I work too much? If my work box is ticked and my Japanese box, maybe I did too much that day, kind of stressed myself out again. But yeah, this has been helping a lot, and this is the first thing that I've been able to maintain for over a week. This is my second month and I'm still doing it. So for me, this is working. It's very simple. It's just one piece of paper, but it has been able to help me to figure out if something is wrong with me, to know from where it comes. So yeah, let's go over to making our own sheet now, to make a new month sheet. Okay, so to make our own piece of paper, the tools that I basically use are a mechanical pencil, a normal pen. This is an erasable pen, which is very, very helpful, especially if you have kind of dyslexia and you have very bad handwriting like me. This is great. And I have the same type of pen in red, and this is called a friction ball pen. Yeah, I've been using it for quite some time. It's kind of rough. But anyway, let's start with the year number. Voila. Then I want to have a quick box where during the month, if something is wrong, I can write it down here like in the previous month. I do write everything in Japanese because again, I'm trying to improve my Japanese a little bit. So yeah, call this matome, kind of like summary. Voila, that part is done. If you hear the kids, yeah, my kid is awake. He often wakes up when I'm trying to work. He's still kind of in a bad mood. Then I like to give a spacing of 2.5 centimeters or 3 centimeters. So we just draw a line like this. Oh, probably a little bit thicker. And then for 31 days, so that's 15.5 centimeters. And then on the bottom, same thing. A normal line. First thing I will do, I just write itami, like my pain level. I draw a line here, so that box is kind of, well, this area is only for that. Then the things that I want to remove, like drinking enough water. I drink enough water, so I won't draw water anymore. Something I will write down again is kohi. I don't want to drink too much kohi, and if I drink too much coffee, I oftentimes have issues the next day or during the same day of like my pain getting worse or just my overall mood not being great. So kohi, and I'll just put in brackets here 0 or 1. Then my exercising really needs to be in here. I really need to exercise enough. So in Japanese that's indo. For my work, I kind of want to divide my work into 2 parts. I have my programming side of work, and then I have my making videos type of work. So let's write shigoto 2 times. I wrote video and soft from software. Then I have CS50 that I want to finish, which is basically a very great programming lesson series. And of course I need my Japanese. So Nihongo. And I draw a big line here again because this is kind of like the habit box of like positive habits that I want to like maintain. Then I have my mood, so kibun in Japanese, and I give 4 pieces for that. And then I have my sleep box, so 1 hour of sleep, 2 hours of sleep, 3 hours of sleep, 4, 5, 6, and so on. I will never get 11 hours of sleep, but I just write it down. I also do the same at the bottom because it's easier to figure out how many hours of sleep if you're closer to the bottom of like, wait, where do I write my line? So we have 1, 2, 3, and so on, 11. And then what is your ideal amount of sleep? For me, that is 7.5 hours. I rarely get it. And wait, let's write a green line on here so we kind of know what we try to aim for. I did take notes of my previous 2 days because right now we're actually the 3rd of December. And my sleep has been a little bit all over the place. On the 1st, I had 6 hours of sleep. For this night, I had 7 hours of sleep. And I just draw a line. And then I often look at the last month as well. So I had 6.5 hours. So I just draw my line from the top here to 6.5 hours. So this is my sleep. I don't count my sleep. For example, we're the 3rd day. So normally I should write it on the 3rd line. I don't do this right now for the main reason. I want to be able to look at what did I do that day and how was my sleep after that. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I forgot to put the day numbers here. So let's quickly do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And that's something I also like to do because right now it's kind of difficult to tell what weekday it was. When you raise kids, it's kind of important to know that because on the weekends you'll most likely be or more stressed because your kids are at home or less stressed because your kids are at home. So 7 is a Sunday, so I write the character for Sunday. Then we have 14, 21, and 28. Let's fill this in how I would normally fill this in. Normally I would fill this in the evening or during the day itself. So I did study Japanese for the past 2 days. I have not studied today yet, so I won't do it for the 3rd. Did I do CS50, like the programming course? No. Did I work on software and video? I did not work on software on the 1st day because I was too busy, but I did do work yesterday. Also, did I work on videos? Yes, I've been doing daily videos on my other channel, so yes. Also today I've been working on videos, like I'm making one right now and I've already edited one that will go up later today as well. Did I exercise yesterday? Yes. Today this will be more difficult to do because I will spend the entire day at home. Exercise on the 1st? I am afraid to say no. Did I drink coffee, 1 or 2? today I had 1 cup. I won't do this yet. This is one that I only do in the evening because I might forget about it and be tempted to drink more coffee in the evening. I could erase it, but I don't want to have any mistakes. So yesterday I only drank 1, and yeah, sadly for the first I drank a little bit too much, so I cannot do that. Okay, but this is how it looks right now. On the first I was quite busy, but I had a very good day. Like I had actually like a very good day. I did some live streaming and I got a lot of people watching and interacting with me. Yesterday was a little bit more troublesome because both of my kids were at home, and to do my work properly, it was not very easy. So I felt okay, like normal, nothing special. So 2 boxes. For my pain, I did feel almost no pain, like only very slightly. Yesterday I felt more pain, probably because the day before I did not really do a good job taking care of my health and exercising. So yeah, waking up in the middle of the night, yes, I did on the first, so that is a line here. And this is basically how I fill in this piece of paper. So by example, starting from January, I want to learn a new programming language, so I will probably replace this CS50, this programming course, by that. You don't need to write habits that you want to do daily. It can also be weekly habits. So anyway, what do you think of this one piece paper tracker thing to stay productive and healthy? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments what you do to stay productive and healthy. And it's time for me to change diapers, so I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.